Okay, let's do this. No one's done this before. I don't know why. I found this tier list, but no one's done it, and I think it's important. Nicolas Cage is probably the most prolific actor of the 20th century. Um, so yeah, let's get into this. I hope this is every movie. I think there's, I see they're missing the Crudes, but it doesn't matter. I don't think we should be fine. Yeah. Okay. If it's not like a full-on Nicolas Cage movie, I'm just gonna put it in, not associated. But I think these are all mainly Cage movies. Okay. So number one, Matchstick Men. Now, what should we say about Matchstick Men? It's a good movie. Sam Rockwell. It's a con artist. It's fun. It's no S tier obviously, but it's not. This is actually a good. I'm just gonna give it a B. That seems fair. And this is gonna change so much. There's so many movies, but yeah. Valley Girl. Well, this is one of his first movies, I think. 83. Wow, I was far off. Yeah, I don't like this one that much, honestly, but I'm sure people think it's like, oh, it's pivotal. Nicolas Cage didn't become like Nicolas Cage till 95. It was leaving Las Vegas that made him Cage. So this is pre-Cage Cage. I'm going to give it a D. It's not horrible, but it's not a Cage movie. This is Cage before he became who he was. This is still Coppola. He was born Coppola. This isn't real Cage. National Treasure 2, S tier. Not even a question. Not even a question. Well, National Treasure 1 is going to be S tier. So would I do A? No. Gotta do S. Gotta do S. We'll see. I'll think about it. Never on Tuesday. Have I seen this? Oh, well, he's uncredited. This isn't even a Cage movie. Yeah, this is not associated. That doesn't count. Willy's Wonderland. This, oh my god, I saw this recently actually. He doesn't talk once in the movie. Which is like, oh, well, if he doesn't talk at all, it's not even a Cage movie. It makes it even more of a Cage movie. All he does is drink soda pop. It's actually kind of a fun movie. But it's not good. It's D. Yeah, I'm not going to act like I liked it. Time to Kill. Okay, is this the one when he's the paramedic? Have I seen this? Wait, the whole movie's on YouTube? Is this like who made this movie? Okay, yeah, this is a joke. This is barely even. This is like a low budget movie. That doesn't count. That's not associated. That barely counts. Bangkok Dangerous. Ooh. So this is the one I get mixed up a lot with 8mm because he has long hair. Bangkok Dangerous. It's good. I mean, I forgot exactly what it is, but I know he's like in a nice house, and then some Asian person comes, probably Thai person, I'm assuming, and then he's dangerous. He's like an assassin guy. It's whatever. That's a C. It's better than these, but it's not Matchstick level. It's one of those classic like I'm a badass Nicolas Cage, but yeah, that's a C. Easily a C. Ghost Rider. This is gonna be controversial. I like Ghost Rider. I haven't seen it since I was 9, but I like Ghost Rider. I'm giving it a B. No, that's not fair. I don't think it's fair. I mean, everyone would give it an E or a D. But I liked it. I thought it was cool. I know a guy. Well, I know. Actually, yeah, I do. I know a guy with a full sleeve of Ghost Rider. He's in prison, which that makes it kind of badass. B or C? It's C. Fuck it. It's C. Firebirds. I don't think I've seen this actually. This is weird. I thought I've seen every Nicolas Cage movie, but 1990, so it's pre The full. Why is the full movie on YouTube in all these old movies? If it's on YouTube, it can't be that good of a movie. What do comments say? Yeah, this looks stupid as hell. I'm not gonna... It's not fair for me to rank it if I haven't seen it. Knowing. Easy S tier. Well, no, it's A tier. That's a good one. Oh my god, so I'll never... I'm still terrified by those aliens. The scariest, one of the scariest aliens in any movie, I think. Easily. Wild at Heart. This is a David Lynch movie. I didn't like it that much. I don't like David Lynch movies that much. There's scenes that drag on like for no given reason. Like when this guy gets stabbed, it like goes on. There goes my phone. Yeah, I don't like this really that much, but people love it. It's gonna be. I think most, as far as Cage movies, would put it in A tier. I don't. I put it B tier. I don't even actually. I would honestly put it C tier. I think it's stupid. The only thing redeeming quality is there's a scene where they're dancing. Juliette Lewis and Cage are dancing. Is it Juliette Lewis or is it? Oh no, it's Laura Dern. I always get tall people mixed up. Tall girls all kind of like meld together. Wild at Heart, it's B. That's fair. Bad Lieutenant. This is a weird movie. It's like a remake of the one with Ray Liotta, or is it Harvey Keitel? I'm like, fuck, I'm forgetting everything. Yeah, it's Harvey Keitel. So it's a bad remake of a movie it's not even a remake, it's just completely different storyline. He has a stupid accent in it, but it's also the famous that famous scene when like he's on coke and stuff and he's in the it's extremely memeable. It's one of the meme movies. It's either D or C. It's D. Actually, I kind of want to put it E because it's so bad. But it is really memeable. I'll do E. Kick-Ass. This isn't really a Nicolas Cage movie though. This is like he's barely in it. I want to put it as doesn't count because it's a really good movie, but it's not a Nicolas Cage movie. If he's not the star, it's not a Nicolas Cage movie. So this doesn't count. It's not associated. Zan Adili. I've watched half of this. I couldn't get through it. It's one of the worst movies I've seen in my entire life. F. Honeymoon in Vegas. I think I've seen this, but then again, Honeymoons in Vegas I think this is with James Caan. And like, there's some kind of gambling debt. Yeah, it is James Caan. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun movie. It's a good movie. I'm giving no information. Where'd I put it? E? D? No, I'm going to put it's C. It's the C. Ugh. It's almost a B, though, because it's not that bad. It's actually... the storyline is like... There's some kind of gambling debt, and to pay off the gambling debt, it's like, I get your wife. But... That's kind of stupid. That's also kind of rules. That kind of rules. So I kind of want to put it B. Let's do C. But no, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's that bad. It's that bad. Sorcerer's Apprentice. I mean, as far as his Disney movies, it's not National Treasure. It's better than... It's C. It's C. Seasons of the Witch. F. Easy one. It's a remake, I'm pretty sure, and it's just stupid. Actually, no, I'm thinking of Wicker Man. Seasons of the Witch. If I don't remember it that much, it can't be that. I've definitely seen this movie. Yeah, it's F. Grindhouse. Okay, that's Planet Terror, Death Proof. He's not in those movies. And if he is, I don't remember him in those movies, so it doesn't count. That's not associated. But that would be an S tier. Amos and Andrew. Ooh. I like this movie a lot. This movie, like, I rented it, and, like, this looks stupid as hell. The name is so dumb. It sounds like a tag team kind of buddy comedy, but it's like a real like critique on race in America. I kind of want to put it A tier, but there's so many more coming. I'll put it A tier for now, but it might go down to B. It's A for now. Deadfall. Why don't I remember this movie? It sounds familiar. Michael. So he's not even on the cover. Oh, it's directed by Christopher Coppola. So he only got in the movie because he's a Coppola. So it's a prequel. Wait, what? I gotta watch this movie, but Peter Fonda's in it. It's a prequel to Arsenal. How do you make a prequel? Wouldn't it just be a sequel? So Arsenal, that movie, remember, is really stupid. It's a prequel to Arsenal. Okay, I'm gonna give it. This doesn't look like it's really starring him, so this is gonna go into not associated. That's how I view it. He's not even on the cover. It's not a Nicolas Cage movie. Grand Isle. Ow, this movie I remember vividly. I think this is the one when there's this dude building like a... Oh my god, this is when the dude bangs his wife. I think. Or is that the Ghost movie? I gotta watch the trailer.
$20,000. That's what I'm gonna pay you to kill my wife.
Oh, yes. This movie is so fucking stupid. But it also kind of rules. Like, he's like this weird, like, ex-military, like, jarhead who's just damaged. And he's, like, sniping. This guy's, like, fixing his fence. And he's just, like, goes to his roof and pulls out a sniper and starts shooting bottles. And then he's like, kill my wife. And then instead of killing his wife, the dude bangs his wife. That movie rules. But it's also dumb as hell. Which are classic movies. D or C? I liked it. I thought it was fun, but I'm not going to watch it again, though, is the thing. It's D. It's not as bad as that or that, but... Boy in Blue. Okay, this is the one I know I've not seen, so I'm not going to rate that one. I will watch that soon and get a feedback on that. Colors of Outer Space. This one I remember watching. It's same guy who did Mandy, and everyone like loves Mandy. It's also an H.P. Lovecraft movie. And I remember watching it. I didn't finish it. Okay, that's fair to say. I didn't finish it. But I remember watching it, and there's like an asteroid that comes from space, and then things happen. And if I couldn't finish the movie, and I watch dog shit movies every day, and I finish them. If I couldn't finish this movie, it's E. I kind of want to put it F. Let's put it F. If I couldn't get through it, it's that bad. It was trying to be something that it wasn't. It was like, oh, look, it's an H.P. Lovecraft movie, but also with Nicolas Cage. It didn't work. Pig. This one didn't live up to the hype at all. I was so excited for this movie. I'm like, oh man, this could be S tier, but it wasn't. It wasn't bad though, at all. It just did not live up to the hype. I liked it. I thought it was fun, but I'm never gonna watch it again. There's also a lot of like, wait, since when are chefs like street fighters? That's never been, and that didn't really explain. It was also kind of sad though. As far as his movies though, it's a B tier. As far as like Nicolas Cage movies, it's a B. Vampire's Kiss. This is a wacky one. I haven't seen this in so long, but it's a classic C, I think, because I haven't seen it in forever, but I remember seeing it once, and it's not bad, but it's not good, and it's forgettable. I'll be honest, I don't remember any of it. I'm just gonna put it at C. Wicker Man. That one is a F. That's a bad remake of a movie I didn't like in the first place. It's also, I don't like horror movies with Cage because it's like I'm not gonna be scared. This takes me out of reality. If I watch a horror movie with an actor I know, it doesn't do the horror movie's purpose. Like Sinister would have been so much scarier if Ethan Hawke wasn't in it. I'm like, oh, Ethan Hawke. I know him. My mom loves this guy. He's in this movie. Wow. Automatically, I'm like, oh, this is a movie. Drive Angry. This is with Johnny Depp's ex-wife, I think. It's actually kind of fun. And then there's that guy from Prison Break who's like the devil coming to get him. I like this movie, actually. I'm going to give it a B. I'm sure that's way too high, but I liked it. I'm putting it in B. Ooh, Jiu-Jitsu. This is if a guy who really likes Joe Rogan and was also retarded wrote a movie. It's the worst movie I think that's ever been made. It's by the way, it's not about jiu-jitsu. It's about aliens who invented jiu-jitsu and how the only way to defeat aliens is with jiu-jitsu. And the aliens are just like people wearing fencing outfits. It's so bad. F. Red Rock West. I've never seen it, I'll be honest. I could lie and say it's F, but Trespass. I have seen this. We have a lot more to go. Oh my god. Trespass. This is like these people break into it's basically a home invasion movie. It's a home invasion movie. I don't remember what happens. I know that like he gets his glasses broken, and then there's like a twist like, oh, we actually it's a D. It's stupid. Guarding Test. I've never seen this one. I've never seen it. I can't comment. It looks like a shitty Driving Miss Daisy, but I won't. Seeking Justice. Okay. This is when... Okay, there's a couple movies. There's Seeking Justice, Vengeance, a Love Story, the Dog Eat Dog... what are the other ones that I'm thinking of that are like the same exact movie? Vengeance, I said. Kill Chain, Running with the Devil. All these movies that came out around the same time, and I get them all confused. Because they're all pretty much... Oh, and Rage. I think Rage and Vengeance are like the same exact movie. The Runner. These are all like the exact same movie, and I get them all mixed up.
I heard you walking around.
I'm done.
What we did for you.
Yeah, that movie blows. Seeking Justice, that's a E tier. It's not as bad as these, but it's bad. Uh-oh, here we go. You know what? We have to make it S+. We have to make it S+ for this. There's no option. We have to make it S+. This is the best movie he's ever made, hands down. Not even a question. As far as broad appeal, as far as story, as far as iconic roles, it's the best one. I mean, Leaving Las Vegas is probably going to be up there as well, but we'll see. Rumblefish, never seen that. I don't think he's even the main character, so it doesn't count. Moonstruck, this movie, people love it. I remember as a kid, my parents had this on DVD and would always watch it. I think because they liked Cher. My parents are freaks, but I watched it and it's like this Italian, like really depressed guy with no hand who's Nicolas Cage, and I'm getting a phone call. So Moonstruck, I don't like it that much, but people think it's like a good love story. I think it's really depressing about this old like widow and this creepy cripple. I'll put it B. That's that. It Could Happen to You. Never seen that. Don't care. Peggy Sue Got Married. Haven't seen that. And I know I didn't realize there's so many movies I haven't seen of Nicolas Cage. I thought I'd seen them all, but apparently I'm slacking. Raising Arizona. Okay. Finally a good one. This is Cage at his best. A tier. Easy. I kind of want to do S. I'll do A. I'm going to do A for now. If I change my mind later, we'll see. World Trade Center. Well, it's a bit of a propaganda piece, if you ask me. I'm going to go D tier on that one. Ghost Rider, Speeder of Vengeance. This is... I think this is like the go-to make fun of bad movie. It's like, if you're like a weirdo, your favorite movie is like this movie. This is F tier. Easy. Primal. Oh my god, I remember watching this and I'm like, oh my god, this is actually a good movie. Then I'm like, wait, this is stupid as hell. They're on this like boat, they're transporting like a lion or a cheetah, and it's Primal, it's a D tier. That's perfect. Actually, no, that's E tier. It's not good at all. Next. This movie's always on HBO, or at least it was when I had HBO and I would like change the channel and stuff. It's like he can see the future, but only like a little bit. So it's not really useful. It's like, oh, I can see the future a little bit, and then they capture him. And this one I get confused a lot with Gone in 60 Seconds, because there's a scene where he like drives a car across train tracks. So this is like a bad Gone in 60 Seconds. I'll do B. No, it's not. It's C tier. What am I saying? Trapped in Paradise. Never seen that. Stolen. This is another one like what's it called? Seeking Justice or Dog Eat Dog or Vengeance or Devil whatever or Rage, where I don't even remember what happens, but I've seen it. It goes E tier. So like E tier is like movies he makes that no one really knows about or remembers or cares about, but then F tier is ones that I remember and they really damaged me. Kiss of Death. Now, is this the one where he's the EMT? There's one where he's the EMT. Oh, yeah, this is when he's like the bouncer.
Everything he can get his hands on. Big Junior. That's one of those expressions like, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Oh, this is with, who's the guy who likes hip-hop? Michael Rappaport. That's who I remember. He's like, he plays like the brother or something. Okay, I have seen this, and it sucks. Though it is a unique role for Cage. He plays like this like enforcer, badass like mob guy, but it sucks. It's E tier, easy. Frozen Ground. This was actually kind of good. This was oddly good. It's like a murder mystery. This girl's frozen and she's in the ground. That's C tier. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Easy S plus. Easy S plus. Easy. Leaving Las Vegas. This is the best movie. Yeah, this is his best movie. I'll be fair. It is his best movie. He won an Academy Award, and it's like the best. I mean, if you really give the real synopsis, spoiler alert, a man goes to Vegas to drink himself to death. He starts hanging out with a hooker, and the end of the movie ends with him finally getting a boner and then dying. Beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. Also the most depressing movie ever. But if you watch it while you're drinking, so if you watch it normally, you're like, man, this guy's a loser. This is so depressing. But if you're drinking and watching the movie, you're like, this is the coolest guy ever. What is he, James Bond? This guy's badass. This guy's what I like to call a rock star. He's living the vida loca. S tier. Joe. Haven't seen this in a long time, but I know it was really good. This is actually, I'm going to give this one an A tier. Is that crazy? Yeah, it's crazy. I'm doing it. I haven't seen this forever, but I remember liking it. I'm doing A tier. The Rock, A tier. Easy. Easy A tier. Sean Connery, easy A tier. Oh my god, that one's so easy. Because it's way better than these ones down here. Yeah, that's not even a question. Rage. This one's another one of those like stolen doggy. It's the same movie. It's E tier. Left Behind. That is. I wish I could do a F minus tier. I might have to. That was. It's like it's like the Rapture where everyone just disappears, but it was so low budget. It's a dumb plot in the first place, plus shitty CGI. I mean, he was just. This was literally he was cashing a paycheck on this one. So I might have to make a worse tier. This is trash. This is absolute unwatchable trash. These are at least like Seasons of the Witch, Colors, but you can watch these movies. It's just don't. This is like unwatchable. Con Air. Okay. This one is S tier. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. One of the best movies ever made. One of the best movies ever made. It's not S. I mean, it's not S plus, but it's easy S tier. Face Off. Okay. I mean, this movie makes zero sense because they have completely opposite builds of a body. You can't just take someone's face off and not change their bone structure and have them look exactly the same and have the exact same hair. It makes zero sense because they basically, the bad guy and the good guy I don't want to get into it. It doesn't really make sense, but the point is they peel off a man's face cosmetically, put it on someone else, and they switch faces, and then they play each other as if it's like Freaky Friday. First of all, healing time, there's no stitches. It's like, boom, we're ready to go. It's like Grey's Anatomy when Sloane does surgery. It's like, oh, we fixed your face. Took 20 seconds. No scars. You're good. Not to mention, I think they have different eye colors. Or, no, they don't. But, their hairlines are different. Their heights are different. By an inch, I guess. But, it makes zero sense, but it fucking rules. A tier. Dying of the Light.
You still have time left. I don't feel scared now.
Yeah, this is one of those movies I bought, I watched, I got probably 20 minutes in and I stopped. Which means I'm actually going to give it D tier because it kind of looks good. Might watch it again, who knows. Outcast, Unwatchable, trash. Oh yeah, this was complete dog shit. Okay. Yeah, that one, that's trash. City of Angels, haven't seen. I know I should have seen that one. Haven't seen it. I can't see everything. Well, I probably should if I'm doing this, but whatever. The Runner. This is another one of those, it's the same movie as all these other ones. I get them all mixed up. Snake Eyes. This is good. This is good. The classic B tier. Total B tier. I don't know exactly what happens. I know there's a boxing match. I know he has this really cool outfit on that I wanted to get when I watched it when I was 12. It's B tier. I don't really know what happens, but Pay the Ghost. This one I might be getting confused with the new one, Ghost of Fukushima or whatever. Oh yeah, this was a stupid shitty sinister movie. This is F tier. Or it's just, the thing is though, it's not noticeably bad, it's just not at all entertaining or good. So it's E tier. 8mm. Ooh, this is kind of the prequel to a Serbian film. It's he's hunting down a smut film and he finds himself on set of is it smut or skank film? It's smut? I don't know. The one where you kill people and bang them. I don't. 8mm. That's a B tier. It's a really good movie. It's just not. It's not up here with Raising Arizona, but it's a good Cage movie. Racing the Moon. Never seen that. Ooh, Lord of War. Okay, this is a hard one. It's either A, or actually I might have a B, because it's a really good movie. The intro is one of the coolest intros to any movie, but it just it goes from I'm selling a Uzi in Little Italy, or where was it? Little Ukraine. He was Little Russia. He's selling a Uzi in New York City. And then all of a sudden he's on a ship transporting 30,000 AKs to Somalia. It's Limitless, where they don't really, the level of him getting better at his job goes from 0 to 100. It bugs the shit out of me when they do that. Mainly because it doesn't give me a blueprint of how I can do it. Yeah, it's A. It's A. That's fair. The Trust. This wasn't bad at all, actually. This was actually a kind of good movie. For a shitty, newer Nicolas Cage movie with, Elijah Wood. There's a cool little twist with, the safe and, whose money it is, and it wasn't bad. It's a C tier. Bringing Out the Dead. Now, this is the paramedic movie. This is shitty. It's E. USS Indianapolis. This is trash. It's the worst. It actually would be a good movie if they had any budget whatsoever, or they didn't hire me for the CGI. But it's such bad CGI. It's a story of the USS Indianapolis and how they all get eaten by sharks. Cool concept, could have been a great movie, but I can't. My level of like the uncanny valley, like, or what's the word, suspended belief. I can't get past shitty CGI. So yeah, it's trash. Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay, this might have to be an S tier. It's a classic movie. Angelina Jolie. Yeah, this is S tier easily. The music. What's the car's name is like Lucille. No, that's Negan's bat. No, it's like Annabeth. What's the car's name? Eleanor. Yeah, this sick ass car. Yeah, that's S tier easily. Dog Eat Dog. This was like William Dafoe's in it, and it's really like artistic, I guess is the word. They use a lot of weird colors and like kind of grotesque stuff. I think that whoever directed it might have directed something else. Oh, it's the guy who wrote Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Dying of. Okay, so he did a lot of stuff. Hasn't done anything good recently. Wow, this is. Oh, he did The Card Counter. That movie fucking blew. Oh my god. So this guy did Dog Eat Dog. And then The Card Counter is the worst movie I've seen this year. Probably the most disappointing movie ever. Yeah, and also William Dafoe's in it, so they're clearly friends. Dog Eat Dog is getting... It's an E tier. I'm not gonna give it that. It's not that bad, but it's shit. Ooh, The Family Man. That's easy. Family Man. That's A tier. Easy A tier. That's like, what's the movie where like they switch places? It's one of those like, oh, your life's... It's like... Freaky Friday. Let's go with Freaky Friday. Or no, like, oh, now instead of being rich and successful, you're like poor and have like a bitchy wife and kids, and somehow that's better. I love those movies. It's like I'd rather be poor. I'd rather be fucking loaded and have no, responsibilities. So yeah, A tier. Captain Cor. I've never seen that. And I don't think it's even a Cage movie. Army of One. Oh my god. Okay, I remember seeing this and like this is gonna be awesome. Russell Brand and like it's like a true story of like some guy's like I'm gonna defeat the Taliban, and he like goes to the Middle East or something and like fights them. I don't remember 1 second of this movie, but I know I watched it, which means it's E tier. I don't remember the bad parts, but I don't remember it, which is E tier. Arsenal. Again, the same thing as all these other movies. It's the E tier. I don't remember it. I don't remember it being like noticeably bad though. It's E tier. Wind Talkers. I watched it on the plane recently. It was actually kind of good. It's like a true story of like Native Americans, how they use their language as a code in World War II. B or C? I'll give it B. I didn't finish it, so let's hope it was good. Adaption. I hate Adaption. People like it. Like the Neurotic Brothers. I don't know who did Adaption. Oh, the Kaufmans. Yeah. So it's like he plays twins, which is it's a great acting role. I respect that, but I didn't like it that much. I thought it was kind of boring, and it's like the screenwriter's like sucking his own dick too much. He's like, look, it's about me, how I'm neurotic. Ooh, I'm giving it a C tier. That's controversial. I think most would give it a B or an A at least. I'm giving it a C. I didn't like it that much. Vengeance, a love story. This is his worst. You know what? No, this isn't trash. This is just horrible. It makes no sense. It's just... I don't even know what happens, really. I know I've seen it. I'm like, that was so insanely stupid. I can't even get it, like... Yeah, it's F. Inconceivable. This was actually... So, this is almost like a porn. It's kind of like Keanu in, what's it called? Knock Knock. When it's literally just like two hot chicks. It's just like teasing a threesome. It's like two super smoking hot chicks. And then they don't get along. And Nicolas Cage is like, well, I guess, only because... It's basically like, if they weren't good looking, this wouldn't be a movie. It's just like, we have really two smoking hot chicks. And we're going to put them in bikinis and have them like have lesbian sex. It's E tier. Mom and Dad, this was like... I'm like, oh, this is going to rule. But it's just like, there's like some weird like thing where the mom and dad of everyone's like, I'm going to kill my kids. Probably some like, socioeconomical meaning behind that. I don't know. I didn't like it. It's a D tier. But I only give it D versus E because I'm like, that's kind of a clever concept. Not clever. Something different. How about that? Dark. Paul Schrader. I don't remember that at all. I know that. Mandy. Okay, here comes the controversy. People like, there's this weird cult following around Mandy. I don't get it. I don't understand this cult following. It's definitely above a B. It's a B. I think it's a B. I'll be honest. It's a B. Some people are like, oh my god, it's an A, it's an S. It's just gratuitous violence, which I love. That rules. But then it's like this weird like dream sequency kind of like ethereal. There's like this naked guy, and there's no clear. It's like people watching like, oh my god, that was so artistic, but it was also a little autistic. So yeah, it's a B. The Weatherman. Don't remember this at all, but I do remember liking it. I'm giving that a B. I know he has like, there's a scene where he had like a bow and arrow. Something with the bow and arrow. People are mad that he doesn't get the weather right very often. I gotta watch the trailer.
Ow! Don't.
Yeah, so it's basically just like a guy having a mental breakdown or like a midlife crisis. Fun stuff. Yeah, B is good. Birdie, never watched it. Probably should. Haven't seen it. Looking Glass. This was dog shit. That's a F. I remember just being like, I don't remember exactly. Something about like motels and like people watch. I hate like movies about like people watching people through motels because it's so played out and boring. Humanity Bureau. That's trash. It was so dumb. It's the same as all these where it's like either bad special effects, stupid storyline. It was so bad. Oh, 211, another one. Horrible. This movie I got really mad at my dad about because he watched it, and since he's old and like dumb, he thinks that like, oh my god, look at the explosion, it's so wow, because it's not like, you know, fucking Planet of the Apes from '69, but it's so bad. It's horrible acting, horrible effects. It's like if Mission Impossible had like a $10,000 budget. It's so bad. Between Worlds, okay, it's another one of those E-movies where I'm like, this is just a paycheck. I forgot. I know he has sex with this like trailer trash chick, and like he's like demonic and scary. A Score to Settle. It's the exact same. A Score to Settle. Arsenal, The Runner, Rage, Stolen, Seeking Justice, Score to Settle are like the same movie. I can't. Oh, and Running with the Devil, and Kill Chain. These are all like the exact same movie. Oh my god, I'm done. Let's see if there's any adjustments I should make. I kind of want to put Jiu-Jitsu at trash. No, because it was kind of fun. I could see Next going up higher. No. I think the biggest controversy is going to be Wild at Heart and Amos and Andrew. People don't. I love Amos and Andrew. I think it's great. No, this is actually perfect. I've never seen a better one. This is the best, most accurate tier list I think that's ever been made. Then again, I haven't like watched half these movies, but these are. I guarantee all these movies are going to be no more than like C tier. I mean, yeah, this is perfect. All right. It's official. Nicolas Cage tier list. Done.